I just spoke to all the blacks and African Americans. It's a go. Trump 2024. We got it. Trump 2024, dude. Yeah, right on. Right on. It's gnarly, dude.
Oh, man. I came across that clip yesterday, and I was like, man, I've got to share this with y'all, man. I've got to share it. Spoken to all the blacks, and it's a go. Trump 2024. Gnarly, dude. Bro, that got me at the end, man. Gnarly, dude. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Anyway, hope y'all got a good laugh out of that, all right? Hope that put a little bit of a smile on your face today. But, yeah, man, we got another one of those videos. I'm not going to make it too long today. I'm going to get you guys out of here pretty quickly, all right? Or at least I'm going to try to. You know, I feel like I say that a lot, and then it ends up being a lot longer than what I expected. But I'm going to try to keep it real short today, all right? Yeah, Biden is losing everyone at this current point in time. You know, the polls are showing it. A lot of the clips that I've shown you guys in the past have showed it. And, of course, once again, the clips I'm about to show you today will paint the exact same picture. All right? Let's dive in.
Trump, I would like to say I was not for you for many years, sir, but especially since your court case in the last 3 weeks, I've definitively changed my mind and say you are definitely the one and the only one right now I can see. Biden cannot be president. If he is president for another 4 years, you're right, it's over. And we cannot afford it in America. 2020, I wasn't sure who. I withheld my votes because I didn't see any vote but Gary Johnson. I'm here to support what everyone is yelling about: freedom of speech, freedom of conscience, freedom from unjust laws and taxes. Here to back up Trump because honestly we are going in a very dark direction. It's very sad how often and how little people understand how bad things are in this country.
Very, very true. Couldn't have said it any better myself. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people feel that way, you know, especially at this point in time. You know, there's a lot of folks who weren't big fans of Trump before. You know, at one point in time, I wasn't a big fan of Trump. I've made no secret about that. That's how this entire journey began, right? Because I had to ask myself, why don't I like Trump? And I could not genuinely answer that question. And that bothered me. And, you know, this journey got started to discover the truth. I mean, technically, I guess it started with a Jordan Peterson clip and then a Thomas Sowell. And then that's kind of around the time where, like, the question was asked, you know, and then I dove into some, you know, Democrats versus Republican kind of stuff. And I'm sure some of you guys could kind of tell at the beginning, I was trying to be unbiased, but I definitely was still leaning Democrat. Like I wanted Democrats to prove me right so badly, and just video after video, clip after clip. It was just like, let me down, let me down, let me down, let me down. And then, you know, the videos of Trump, oh, well, they used to say that Trump was this and Trump was that, but like all the stuff I'm seeing, he's nothing like that. Oh, Trump is racist, but this guy is housed a black woman for years. Trump is racist, but he campaigned with Jesse Jackson, for Jesse Jackson, donated to Jesse Jackson's campaign. He got pictures with Muhammad Ali, out in the world with Rosa Parks and Muhammad Ali. Like, just the dots weren't connecting. And then it clicked. They've been lying this entire time. And because I had never taken the time out of my life to sit down and really research things for myself, really dive into it all, I was blind. And I feel like a lot of people were in that same exact position. They just needed that moment of clarity. And then all of the smoke clears away. And now looking back, you know, I'm like, man, It's crazy that I was just like lost in the sauce like that. I mean, it's clear that they're lying. But anyway, let's jump back into this video because, like I said, I don't want to make it too long.
As a black woman, this is such a gross comment. You should know what it's like to be a victim and stand up for other victims when possible. Free Palestine. And as a black woman, I'm tired of liberals trying to use my race for me to go on their side. Like, you're the racist. Because why are you saying I'm a victim just because I'm black? That's odd. Last time I checked, I was never a victim. I live in a good neighborhood, raised by 2 wonderful parents, went to wonderful schools. Never once have I encountered anyone trying to discriminate me or try to hurt me because of how I look. But I've had tons of liberals come on my page trying to put me down and be racist because I don't agree with what they agree with. Never have I once had a conservative try to say nothing negative to me or anything discriminatory towards me. That's very telling, and that's why a lot of us minorities are getting away from the Democratic Party. We're tired of it. We're tired of
Bingo.
being used for votes.
Yep.
We're tired of going in an endless cycle of poverty. We're tired of getting comments like this. It's not working anymore. It's making us dislike y'all. Last time I checked, I have nothing in common with a Palestine person. At all. We don't dress the same, act the same, have the same views, practice the same religion. I think I'm going to stand up for America, like I said, and not Palestine.
Shout out to that beautiful sister right there, man. Incredible. I couldn't agree any more with her. I mean, she hit the nail on the head. I mean, what can I say? You know, like, I'll say this. You know, I agree with her, and I've experienced the exact same thing. I've never experienced any racism from any Republican whatsoever, at all. Any negative comments that I've gotten, anything that could even be perceived as racism has always come from people who have been Democrats. Some of them have been black folks because I'm supposed to toe the line because I'm falling out. I'm a house N-word because I support Republicans. Yeah, y'all know the word I'm thinking of. I'm a house N-word. Yeah. Because I support Republicans. When has a Republican ever said anything to me along those lines? Never. No Republican has said, oh, because you're black, you're supposed to think this way. You should know this. You should know that because you're black. That's only ever come from Democrats. Only ever come from Democrats. Even when this journey began, and I'm sure you guys could tell that I was a little biased towards Democrats, I still never got any hate or anger towards me from any Republicans. Zero. I've got DMs right now from Democrats right now, calling me all types of names. I mean, I don't care, right? I never reply, of course. Like, and that's also the funny thing. Like, what you expect me to reply? I don't get it. But like, she's completely right. You got people like Joe Biden. If you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. You got the white chick that I used to date 50 Cent or something, I guess. When 50 Cent came out and said black people can relate to Trump. When and she came out, I forgot her name now. If you remember her name, comment it below. But a white lady, right, basically said, 50 Cent, you're black. Remember that. You need to vote Democrat. Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, please. Excuse my language, but like, who are you to tell somebody you're black, you need to vote Democrat? Like, people, like Democrats have gotten that comfortable to where they feel like they own us or something. Fall in line. Come on, man. Stop it with the nonsense.
That's making sure that Biden loses the black vote. It's us. There's a lot of black podcasters out there that aren't asking permission anymore. They're not asking the GOP. They're not asking the Democrats. They're putting the information out there, and people are picking up their iPhones and they're hearing it. And they are responding to it because they can check it now. They ain't got to listen to your lies no more. All that stuff about picking cotton and going to the back of the bus and they're going to put you back in chains. You ain't fooling these people with that. They're too smart for it now. You making fool some of these older black people who's marching and fighting and sweating and crying and all that kind of stuff. Not these young ones.
Let me tell you what real MAGA people do. Today, they found Donald Trump guilty on 34 counts. But guess what? Real MAGA people, we don't back down. I have decided to donate 34% of my website sales to Donald Trump in his campaign to run for president in 2024. That's how strong MAGA is. MAGA strong, together or none, forever. And I wouldn't think about giving it to nobody else but Donald J. Trump, the first and only black president. MAGA for life.
For life. Matter of fact, just change the Republican Party to MAGA, all right? It's gonna be Democrats versus MAGA, all right? Get rid of Republican title. I'm joking, of course, but like I said before, the Republican Party will look completely different. The Republican Party of old is out the door. From the politicians to the voting bloc and everything in between, it's going to look drastically different. Drastically different. And it's going to be a wonderful thing. We got a lot of wins. A lot of W's coming our way. A lot of W's. But anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one. All right. Goodness gracious. I mean, so many of these folks just absolutely on point. That young lady there, spot on. The brother at the beginning, spot on. The guy that, he honestly sounds like a pastor. I don't know if he is or not. This guy, spot on. All right. I mean, everybody. Now, 34% of what you're making, that's a steep price. But hey, I ain't mad at you. If you can, go for it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what you thought about this one. Peace and love. I'm out.